What's going on, y'all? This is the coach, Donte Shepard, and I am here at the DoWork Sports Media Day. Y'all already know we kick the boys out the building. We got the ladies in here. They the real ballers anyway. I don't care what y'all say. I'm here with the Lady Jags, West Florida High School. I want to know who they are, and then we're going to jump into some questions because we want to see how they're preparing for the season. Ladies, introduce yourselves.
My name is Randy Kemp, and I'm class of 27.
My name is Amani Bartholomew, and I'm class of 27.
I'm AJ Mead, and I'm class of 2027.
I'm Chanel Lutley, and I'm class of 28.
All right, ladies, I am glad and honored to meet you all, and I'm excited to just kind of jump into it. I already know how your coaches and them get down. They've been working y'all already. Y'all just tell me, what are y'all doing to build chemistry this offseason and going into the season? And you can just start, yep.
Okay. We've been doing a lot of rebuilding and regrouping with our communication and the connections that we have off and outside of the court. Like, we're trying to build that before we build anything on the court because we need to get that together before we start playing basketball, because that's a big part in us being able to communicate and do this and pass the ball and do everything basketball related.
I love that. I think that's so important. Go ahead.
So we condition a lot, and that's when things get real deep, and it's like that's where you got to be civil and actually pick each other up instead of putting each other down. So we could condition a lot, and that's just how we build chemistry and stuff like that.
Okay, so those off-season workouts, definitely you find out who's hurting, who's working, who's not, and then you got to talk to them about it. We got to get after it. You got anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, outside of it, like, if we have free time, we'll try to, like, all go somewhere and work out together. Like, we're really big on that. We try to get everybody in and try to get a group workout, even when the coaches aren't there.
Okay, I think that is so important. When you're spending that time with each other outside of the court, you learn to trust each other. With that being said, y'all building that chemistry, how do y'all hold each other accountable, though? Because sometimes it's easier said than done. Who's that person that y'all look to for accountability?
Honestly, I feel like it's not one person, it's like a whole team, because sometimes everybody don't feel like they can, like, give the whole 100%, and sometimes, some people might be tired of talking to some people and they don't understand how to talk to one person, but another person does. So it's just, like, all about personnel and, like, knowing how people may want you to come to them. That's what I feel like.
Okay, I think that's so important because when you know how to address somebody, they can receive it a lot better, and then they can change their behavior. Anybody else want to add something to that on how accountability works for y'all team? Who's that rah-rah vocal leader?
AJ.
Okay, all right, so you getting out them. All right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, and I just want y'all to understand there's nothing wrong with that. You need different type of leaders. You need that one who will pull you aside and talk to you. You need that one who's like for real, tighten up, and that's you. All right, I love that. All right, you had something you want to add to that?
I'm going to say it depends on the person, because sometimes our biggest leader doesn't want, like, they have their days where they want to, like, they have their days where they need to be talked to as well. So
Okay.
It's a team effort to try to get that person back on track to, hey, we need you here, so we're gonna all talk to you so we can get you to where we all need you to be, so we can all be to our best ability.
I love that you're recognizing the fact that even a leader needs somebody to pour into them. All right, and so we can't put all the pressure on this vocal leader that they always have to be to bring that energy. You don't know what happened outside of basketball that day, or where they're coming in and they need you to pour into them and push them as well. So when you recognize that, you build better chemistry between your team, and you know, hey, you need to back off today and let them be led instead of having to lead all the time. What do y'all believe y'all biggest challenge is this season? And that could be team-wise, or that could just be internal, all right? Like, we need to get over this hump, and if we get over this hump, we'll be successful.
I'm going to start, and I'm going to say our communication has to get better, and the way we talk to others has to get better, and we just need to learn each other as players, because I feel like we already know each other as, like, people and just people we see every day at school. But as basketball players, we need to further know each other so we can know how each other are, and on the court and off the court.
Okay? Anybody else want to add to that one, or y'all feel like she answered that one clear? That's it. Improving the communication. Got something?
Yeah, go ahead first.
Another big thing that we're going to have to work on this year is our ball handling and our passing. Our best guard left us last year, and now we all have to step up and cover that spot. And so people are playing different positions this year that they don't know. And so we're learning, but we just have to learn faster.
Okay.
I would say confidence, because it's like we have so much talent team. It's just we all got to put it all together as one. Like this kid, she do all the above. I'm talking about everything. But it's like we can't all depend on her because that's her being the best person on the team. Like, it's people that want to be all on her body. So it's like people got to get confident in what they do and not overthink so much. So that's what I think.
I really do appreciate the fact that you appreciate her skill set and her ability that she brings to the table, but also want to say we got to pick it up. With that being said, everybody has a role. And you got to play your role. The game is not going to lean on just the scorer, just the rebounder, but everybody has their role. Tell me the one thing you bring to the table that's going to help y'all be successful. And we'll start from left to right.
Left, right.
Your left,
Oh.
my left to right.
You.
Yep. So I'm pointing at you.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm, okay.
All right,
I'm getting,
go
I'm
ahead.
Finding it. I'm finding it. So sometimes I can be a lot. Sometimes I can't. So sometimes I feel like I can bring like just like the joke, the funniness, like the happiness we need on the court. If we're all down, I feel like I can just say a couple things and just get us up, or like, hey, what you doing? Like lock in or something like that. Like just bringing that, and me as a whole, like I can bring like an example. Like I am an example of my coaches pouring into me and me being able to be better than what I was before I came and played basketball. Because this is I'm not a basketball player at heart, but I love basketball and I'm willing to be better for my basketball team and be better for the sake of me saying like, okay, I did basketball, I tried it, it's for me or it's not. And I really do like basketball, and I appreciate my coaches for pouring into me, and I can set that example. Like, if you continue, you will be poured into, and you will be able to build upon yourself like I have.
Okay. I want you to know that you're what people would consider an encourager. All right. So when you see people down, you see them not focused, or you feel like the team chemistry is not going, and you're that bringing that fun, making them laugh, bringing that energy. You're an encourager. All right. So embrace that encourager. All right, as a team player.
So me, I can bring leadership into the table because everyone they drift off here and there, and it's like I can bring them back to focus. I know when to play, when not to play. So it's like whenever you're down, I can pick you back up, especially on the court. So make a bad play, do better next time. That's how I feel.
I love that you redirect them to say, hey, let's have a short mind. Let's refocus. And that's good. That's what you need to embrace. Once you know your role, you got to play that part.
Me, I bring the leadership too, but I think I can get better at that because like AJ, she's our main leader, so I have to step up to help AJ too because she can't be the only one. And the thing I bring to the table is basketball IQ. I see stuff, and I have to start communicating that because I played the game long enough. If I know this happened, this should happen, or if that happened, then we need to pick something up or slow something down.
And is this your senior year?
No, junior
No, you're
year.
a junior year, but you've been on varsity since you was a freshman.
Mhm.
I say you done seen a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of things go on, and you've seen different matchups.
Mhm.
You've played several different positions. So yeah, your IQ is gonna make a difference, and I love the fact that they are appreciated and respected.
Um, I can say that I can bring like I can't put it into like one word, so I'm gonna just like
Go, give me
explain.
several words.
So it comes from like my freshman year, like my mentality. Like I wasn't really sure about basketball, so I was like always beating myself up for doing the wrong things. And I feel like now that I'm growing, I feel like a lot of people have seen me like that, and I feel like if I change the way that I am with that mentality, then I can encourage other people to just do better, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like if I stay positive when I mess up and I just get back instead of just like dwelling on it, then other people be like, okay, well, Randy, she can get past it and I can get past it, you know? That's what I feel like I can
Hey,
do.
so Randy, what I just heard from you is that you are a type of person that brings positivity and confidence, and that took a process for you to grow through. And so now you're that person. Like, hey, I ain't gonna be down. I'm coming in here with positivity at all times, and we're gonna work through our mistakes. We're gonna work through a loss. We're gonna be the best team that we can be. I love that for y'all. I think that with y'all chemistry and with y'all mentalities, y'all sky's the limit. All right. And so we know what the challenge is. We know what y'all role is. What's the motto this year? Because I know y'all always have some different type motto going on. What's the motto, or what are your coaches saying y'all gotta focus on to be successful? You like itching. Like I know this one.
Okay, this year we have different mottos every year because we have to like focus on certain things every year. Like last year we focused on building stronger bonds together, or I forgot, yeah. But this year we're focusing on running wild. Like we're doing so we're just running wild and hoping that it takes us outside the jungle, in the jungle, through the jungle, wherever we gotta go. But we're gonna make it.
I love that, running wild. Anybody else want to add to that? Or we good?
I have
Go ahead,
one.
Randy.
This is like, cause I put it on my coach's board, right? And I feel like this is like something that like just like our school has to like understand. Like we all we got and we all we need. You
Amen.
know, the way our school set up, you know, once you leave, you can't come back and we can't get nobody. So once we have who we have, that's all we got. And we gotta do what we got. We gotta do what we have to do with what we got. So we all we got and we all we need.
I love that mentality. Like, and that's a unique space to be in. But it also helps with pulling together. All right, loving each other, trusting each other, building together. Because sometimes some people always talk about the transfer, but sometimes a transfer is not always good. All right, you ever had somebody come over to your house you don't know? They don't know the rules of the house.
So don't.
All right, and stuff get out of line. And so I love the fact that y'all are kind of in that space of old school sports and everything where who I came up with, who I started with is who I finished with. We excited to see y'all this year. We're gonna definitely come over to Burgess Road and check y'all out. But we want y'all to continue to focus, continue to pull together, continue to increase that communication, be the leader that you can be the positive person that you can be, and make sure that the Jaguars run wild. Y'all hear it from the Lady Jags, y'all. Y'all already know. Do work.